Hey guys, it's Tess from Latte Library. Today I thought that I would do a March wrap up considering it's the 31st of March. It's just crazy how fast this month has gone, but here we are. So this month I dedicated my time to doing a reread of the Throne of Glass series, and it has been awesome. The first time I read these books was like years ago. A couple of years ago now, I think, and I've loved them even more now. I even started tabbing for the first time, which I thought was really cool, except I did stop reading these books, like the physical copies, because I've said this quite a few times before, but physically reading does not fit into my lifestyle. I can't read many books, so I just tend to go to the audiobooks. But it was really good because I already had the Throne of Glass series on my Kindle, so then you just like pay $3 or $4 to get the audiobook version, and it's been amazing. And like I have smiled so much and I have felt so much, and it's just taken me back, and it's better than ever. In saying that, I did this thing, right? So Kingdom of Ash, right? Great book. But as I'm doing this reread, I realized that I have not read Empire of Storms. I haven't yet finished it as we speak, but I'll finish it today. But I have not read it at all, and I can now see why I was a little bit lost, and I have no idea how that happened. I thought I'd read it. I clearly haven't, and it is honestly, I love that book so much. Empire of Storms is so funny and so whatever, and like so many people getting together. I was like, holy crap, how is this happening? But yeah, so it's been pretty, I feel like I'm blushing because like everyone's, you know, getting in on each other. I love Elide and Lorcan. They just make so much fucking sense. Like honestly, like I haven't read Tower of Dawn because I didn't know I had to. And I thought that all this stuff that didn't quite add up was in Tower of Dawn. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go back to Tower of Dawn when I'm ready. No, I have missed a whole freaking book. I have missed a whole book. I didn't even have it on my Kindle. And I'm not even sure how. Like, and to be fair, this was before, I think like before I started Bookstagram properly, so I had no one to guide me. I didn't know about Goodreads or anything, and I clearly just messed the whole thing up. So I'm pretty like, I feel so weird because I skipped this whole freaking book, and it's a long book. Like it's a really long book. So yeah. So I'm finishing that. I have a couple of hours left on an audiobook, so I'll finish that today. But like people talk about how like hyped up these books are and everything, but you can't blame them because this series is amazing. Like it's so amazing. I love it, and it just like I like when I first read like a couple of the books, not all of them, a couple of them, I didn't love Rowan, and I didn't get why people liked him or Adian, but now I get it. I get it, and it makes so much sense, and I love Lysandra so much more, and Elide and Lorcan, and it's amazing, and I'm feeling all these feels that I didn't feel, and I'm just so confused. And then like, oh, this coming weekend I'm going to Melbourne. I think it's this coming weekend. Yeah, to see the Queen herself, Sarah J Maas, and I'm like, I haven't even read all the books. What the fuck? I mean, what the hell? So I have to do that. So I'm gonna so I'll finish Empire of Storms today, and then Tower of Dawn I will start tomorrow, and then I'll reread or listen to Kingdom of Ash because I only read it, whereas listening to it just brings all the feels that you just can't even think of. So I'll do that, and they will class as my April TBR plus some others which I am yet to figure out today, once I also take bookish photos and try to do a challenge and stuff like that. But yeah, so I thought I'd just do a quick video on my wrap up, and I feel really embarrassed that I missed a whole book and I had no idea, and I just don't think that I could let myself live it down because what the hell. But like these are basically all 5 stars. If you haven't read this series, read this series. It's amazing. And now I'm like, oh, I want to do A Court of Thorns and Roses reread. I have definitely read all those books. They are like my favorite. And I like them more than Throne of Glass. But now that I've read Empire, well, now that I've like basically read Empire of Storms, I'm like, I don't know which one I like more. I mean, it's not a competition, but like you always like, there's always that one series that you like that little bit more. So I'm just really confused and conflicted. And I hate myself for not reading this freaking book because it just makes so much more sense. Like so much more sense. What the hell? But yeah, so that's basically, geez, that was like a really bad wrap up. Let me just, so what exactly have I read? Okay, I'm just gonna go through this like point by point because I'm so flustered over the fact that I didn't read that one book to begin with. I'm really not happy with myself. Oh yeah, so on the side of reading fantasy, I've been trying to read some like thrillers. I thought that I would, you know, read maybe some like contemporaries in between fantasy, but I just have no interest in contemporary. So I started, it's a series, like a 3-book series, but you can still like read it as a standalone. And it is The Next Girl. Focus. It's not gonna focus, but the first book is called The Next Girl by Carla Kovac. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the last name. And it's a Detective Gina Hart series. I rated it at 3 stars. It's such a good filler. It's just such a good filler book. And I've been reading those books on my Kindle. So I have like the audiobook Kindle mix up. During the day, I'll listen to my audiobook. At night time in bed, I'll just, you know, read a couple of chapters on my Kindle, and it just works out good for me. I also read the second book called Her Final Hour, and I gave that 3 stars as well. Really, when I give it 3 stars, it's not that I don't enjoy it. It's just like it did its job kind of thing. it's good, it's fine, it's cool, like a really easy read. It just, yeah, did its job. But I basically rated, I think, yeah, basically the Throne of Glass series that I've read so far, like 5 stars. Because they're amazing and I cannot believe, and not that I don't respect other people's opinions, but how can you not like this series? If you love fantasy, how can you not love this series? I love it so freaking much. That's just my opinion, and it's amazing, and so yeah. And so in total, including Empire of Storms, I have read 7 books this month, which is amazing. I never read so much. Like last month and this month, I've never read so much in my life, and it's happening, and I'm like, cool, how? I have no idea. My life just must be so bland at the moment. Oh no, not really. I just love reading, and I have somehow made it so that I have more time to read, which is amazing. Oh, my earring, just the back of my earring just fell out. So yeah, I've just been able to find time to dedicate to reading, which I love, and it's been amazing. It just proves that you just have to like make time for what it is that you like to do, and you can do it. It takes a little bit of practice, but it happens, and it's awesome. So I'm so excited. I am a little bit disappointed that I haven't been able to like read the physical books and tab them, because when you listen to it, even though you feel more, it's just not the same as tabbing, which I am like already in love with doing, and I've only done like a little bit. So I only read like this much before I went to audiobook, but there was just no way, like there really was just no way I was going to be able to read all these books, hard copies, this month, if I didn't listen to them. So it's been pretty good. But yeah, so that's my wrap up. That's my embarrassing story. Please forgive me. And thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Please like and subscribe, show some love, and don't give me crap for not reading that one book, because it was an accident. I didn't know. Like, I'm sorry. And yeah, and I will see you next time. See ya.